Mbumba.
Oh, thank you, darling. Can we start?
Yeah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm genuinely not in a good mood because I'm out of truth juice. Was not expecting that would be the case. But since we're here, let me welcome you to the #1 podcast in Malawi and some parts of Mozambique.
And South Africa as well.
And South Africa and the rest of the world. Anyway, my name is Miss Mbumba. Takulantilani kuno ku chikawo china cha Podcastmalawi chimene timachicha kuti comment lounge. Ndipo mwanthawi zonse mumakhala muli ndine Miss Mbumba. Kodi ndinachula kale dzina langa? Oh, okay, sorry. I'm Miss Mbumba. Just 1 second. Don't say anything, because if you say anything, I will smack your face. Anyway, I'm not alone in the studio. No, before we go there. Virtually yours, big shout out to you. I was about to say mwah, but I was
Holy kiss.
Big shout out to virtually yours. For obviously being the sponsors of the Comment Lounge. And you already know the vibes. We usually tell stories here. After that, we comment on videos that are trending or that are just, out there for us to comment on. We laugh together, we cry together, we get angry together. So like I said, today I'm a little bit, on the downside of the moods because first of all, my truth juice is finished. So Phiri is in trouble because he finished my truth juice. 1. 2. Somebody last week, I had a guest here on this show. The guest's name is Morale the rapper. Let me tell you the gist before I tell you the actual gist. So my producer, who me and him, we've had a thing for a while, he was here flirting with my guest. So after the show, he was like, oh, I really like you. Yeah, they exchanged numbers. They started vibing on each other. Hi, welcome to the show. I beg, stop chewing. Stop eating. What did you do last week? People saw you on social media. They saw you what you were doing.
Let me ask you a question.
What?
If you were me, what could you have done?
Hey, Jesus.
So
I shouldn't bring friends here because
let me ask you a question.
You are going to want them.
Why are you introducing me to your friends?
This is why I told Gugu to stay there far away because you are very big.
Oh, there are pictures with me and Gugu.
Or even pictures. You haven't taken pictures.
Slick was taking pictures.
So if I were you, what would I have done if Morale was here? So I must not bring friends here. I must not bring my female friends.
Mbumba. Vutolanga umalidziwa. Sindichedwa kutengeka.
Ababano, since you're back on my show, are we back together?
On our show?
On our show, are we back together?
You and I never, we never broke off.
Okay, so give me a kiss so that people should see that we're back together.
Oh no, you'd want a happy ending. You don't have an ending. I know you.
No, give me a kiss so that we know it's real. We should see that it's real on socials. People must see that. Inkosi.
Wakazi mos.
No, to be honest, it's because the lips are dry. It can't kiss right now.
Mbumba.
It's unavailable.
It's a family friendly show. Be careful.
What? People in families kiss one another on the cheeks.
On the cheeks.
Maybe we're gonna kiss me on the cheek. Who knows? Anyway, welcome to the Comment Lounge once again, guys. This is my guest for the show, the usual suspect. The problem of the show today, he has decided to wear glasses.
I told people I've changed what I ordered on Virtually Yours.
You said you were buying glasses.
Now I'm buying glasses.
Now you got your glasses.
Damn it.
How do you like them?
You hide your girls.
And I don't know. As a woman, where am I failing?
I'm just okay.
No, where am I failing? Let me know so that I can fix.
I'm just Ujen. A bishop wananena let's go vote for the lesser of two evils. So I'm the devil,
Anyway, so since I'm heartbroken on my show.
Baby.
Anyway, I've got the usual suspect.
I'm sorry. Mesta we have reconciled.
We also have Sleeky, the new guy. We also have Yanko, the old guy. Because you are like the old guy, but this one is the new guy. Yanko, we should give you a pseudonym,
Eh?
Anainayo? Ndija? S'mores, eh? Yeah, okay. We also have Yanko S'mores. Yeah. We also have
The Gog
Can you
Master.
please move your head. I want her to see me. We also have Gugu Master.
Behind the glass.
Eh? The problem in this house, the biggest problem in this house is you know
What?
me, this man, eh? Me, we were agreeing when we were coming here. I went in, panopati eti konse pamene panala kuika pa morale pa ja. You know, we are talking, we are agreeing, eh?
Yeah.
This guy goes like, inenda scene. I'm just gonna focus on you because you're my woman. We come here, he says Gugu. What does this man do?
No. Iwe watipeza kuno ndi Gugu.
Oh, so now I'm the problem. So now I'm the problem.
Maziwa kulipo anthu ena akamazanira kuti iyo jali ndi side chick aliwo.
Oh, ndine side chick wako.
I didn't say that.
Sindikakhale side chick irine. Unandwana kunene bako? Sindikakhale side chick. I'm not side chick material.
Ukalaja?
Can never be side chick material.
What's side chick? What do we call it?
I am the first wife. The first wife who also has many, many others. What? Anyway, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Darling. I missed you too. Yeah. You look very handsome, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
As usual, you look stunning.
Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you. I've got a story to share with you today. And it's a very interesting story. So this lady sent me a message via my TikTok. She just said good she wanted to just express herself.
Yeah.
So nkani sigudiri ndipa matero kapena nyane komano it's just got a whole there's a lot of things happening in the story.
A lot of moving parts.
Yeah. So this lady, she texted me. She was like, "Hi." So she was like, "Nimaona ma video yako janjani. Are you married?" So I was like, "No, I'm a struggling, I'm a struggling single woman." I'm just joking. I'm not a. I mean,
okay.
Let's not get it messed up. Let's not get it messed up.
Since nangokhulu kidogo mimi. You have 3 parts.
So I was like, "No, I'm not married yet." Janjani. She was like, "Oh, okay. I just wanted to talk to you woman to woman. If you're thinking about getting married at some point, because I see you're still going through like you're dating, whatever.
Yeah.
I want to just share with you some of my stories. Not to discourage you, but to just share with you zimenda kandu woman anazo mbanja manga.
Yeah.
All right? So this woman, she tells me her and her husband have been together for over 14 years because their oldest child is 13.
Yeah.
So they've been together for 14 years. So nkani yawe namba bogudi, this lady met her husband through somewhere. You know how magoro amajezerana ni magoro.
Yeah.
And
matchmaking.
Yeah. So they sort of match made. The husband was very much into education. So he was I think he was pursuing his masters or something.
Yeah.
And then akubanga zoda azibwera ku Malawi, the parents were like, "Hey, amwene makulatu, you've been doing school chanchani tikupezereni nkazi, you know, all these things." So the guy was like, "No problem, mukandipezera nkazi whatever, angokhala wabwino wakhalidwe labwino, you know how it is."
Yeah.
Mukampeza, let me know. So this family was like, "Okay, we know this other family. They have a good daughter. She's also very educated. They thought, okay, they could be a good match."
Yeah.
Basi anauza na okay, so there's this lady there. While he was still abroad, they started kumapangana ma video call, kumapangana ma message. So the guy goes like, "Ine ndikabwera ku Malawi, sindikufuna kuzachedwa so with anything. I just want when I come there, tipange zoti watilane." So this lady goes like, "No problem." She had a boyfriend, of course, at the time. I think she was also at a place in her life where she was like, ndikufuna kukwatira.
Yeah.
Nde mamuna uyu ngarakundichedwesa. I'm just gonna go for the guy. I mean, yakufuna tipange za serious. So this guy comes to Malawi after doing his masters. Akumana, they liked each other. It wasn't bad. Like the chemistry was there, the connection was there. Basa namba kuvaisana, pompo anambira so ma plan our what it. So they get married. Fast forward, they do whatever, they get married. So now this bond between this lady and her husband is there wambiri because of Makoro. Right?
Yeah.
Then you know Magora Kalagudi then in the middle of everything. It's like so difficult.
Yeah.
You have to listen to the parents whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
So not family rather, but Banjali Jalayamba. 1 year in, it's good. It was a good marriage for her. Yeah. She was comfortable. Her husband was providing. She was also taking care of herself. You know, she hadn't lost her glow, amachena, amazipoda, all these things. So then she got pregnant for their first child.
Yeah.
While she was pregnant, she started to notice kuti her husband was, you know, like zinthu zinangoyamba kusintha.
Yeah.
Poyamba bajama pita kuma vacation, pafubi. You know, they would go for road trips. You know, it was just romantic. I guess it was like in the honeymoon phase of their marriage, right? So she gets pregnant. Mimba, of course, it was okay. But then after she started to get the bump, the guy just started to pretend or behave as if he was sort of like he was drawing away from his wife, right?
Yeah.
Basobeza kuti kuskero kujanamba kupita eka, you know, poyamba mapangira zinthu limodzi, right? Kuskero amapita eka. She was just feeling like, okay, my husband is really not within when it comes to this marriage, this pregnancy rather. Mwana anabadwa wankazi. Wankazi uchabadwa, and the first 3 months or 4 months of her giving birth, her husband literally just didn't have anything to do with her. Like, amangobwe after work, he'll see the baby, he'll chat, whatever, goes to sleep if he's there on time.
Yeah.
So she's now picking up these behaviors. Good, this guy. Yeah, I mean, she got it. Good, okay. Maybe she's still healing. Maybe her husband doesn't want to you know, be around her like that.
Yeah.
But this is your husband, so you would really want support. Emotional support. This guy just wasn't with her during that time. So I know I figure by stage popo.
Yeah.
Her husband, after work, I'm passing by to meet my friends. Right? Of course, he was drinking before, but now it was like
extreme.
Yeah, my AM. Now, you know, as a marriage, what belongs to Caesar belongs to Caesar.
Yeah.
If her husband comes home and he wants a piece of his wife,
yes,
the wife will not
stop.
She will not deter now. She'll be like, okay, my husband is home.
Yeah.
Let me give him a little bit of something. They have intercourse. He gets a piece of the pie.
I'm behaving. Last week it was
problems. It was very problematic. But anyway, that dabwera akufuna mamiru amavomera apo tienti bange. Abanga. So there was a particular week that dibe amabwera, of course, amakalabe atafoga pena mina mami afunako mina dad afuna. Then this lady started to notice something about my body is changing. She had an STI.
Damn.
I'm not going to say what STI it was. She got an STI. She goes to the hospital. Obviously, it's positive. It's an STI. Amaya jana imbira amuna babes. Ineru ndabroje batala because cinema vabino down here, and it turns out could I have an STI? You know what this guy does?
What?
Hey, nobody, you are sleeping around. Hey, wait, what do you mean STI? STI, why didn't I way? Hey, you know, now he's making her look like the bad person. Right?
Yeah.
So she's like, okay, fine. We should all get because, you know, the guy goes like, okay, fine. He comes to the hospital, he also gets a shot, whatever. Some months go by. Guess what happens? STI again. So this lady is like, Ineo, I'm very faithful. Honestly speaking, like I've been faithful to this man.
Yeah.
So there's no way I'm getting this STI from anywhere else but my husband. She goes to the hospital, same predicament happens. The guy goes like, you are sleeping around. There's no way I can have an STI. Look at me. You know, all these things. I think there was a time where he was like, he even pulled down his pants and was like, can you look at me? Does this look like something with STIs? Like when I was reading this message, I was like, hey, guys. So she got to a place where it started to mess with her mentally because she was like, I don't get it. I'm really faithful to my man. And my man, but I wouldn't just think he's cheating.
Yeah.
Right? So, fast forward, she gets pregnant for their second child.
Yeah.
She gets a child, the child gets born, but the Kalidwe is the same. But now, after the second child, you know that help that he used to do in the beginning, your mom pasan drama, your mom anamba no gurani, kusia. when the second child was born, he just wasn't even present. He was a dad, but he was not a father. Like he was not a present dad. She started doing things by a car, my she wouldn't even call her own husband because whenever she asked for money, he would just start shouting at her. So now, she reached out to her parents. My husband is doing this. And honestly speaking, Zugundibanga affect, with all these other issues. You know what the parents said? My friend, this is an arranged marriage with our friends. Because we know the kind of money that they also spent for you guys to get married. So now the families are just like, they're pressuring them and she wants to leave, but they're not going to let them leave because if you leave, my friend, then you're going to have 2 kids on your own. Just focus and just be in your marriage. So when she texted me, obviously there were other issues like she once caught him cheating. There was a time where she had traveled and when she came back, the guy had a lady in the house. Atasia Anna. Yeah, it's like a whole story. I was like, yeah, God. So there was a time where she had traveled for work and when she came back, the guy had a girl in the house and the kids were in the bedroom sleeping. Like that's how careless he was. So she was saying, Kuti, I know I'm in this predicament and I don't see myself leaving. The only way I'm going to leave this predicament is when I die. Because my family is not in support of me leaving this guy. No. This guy, agundizuza wambiri.
Yeah.
Komano, this is marriage. Get married, have children, have this. Prepare yourself for things like this because you don't know your partner until you marry them. So I just wanted to share my story. When you feel she was like, when you feel like you want to share my story, go ahead and share. Komano, marriage, you are dating for marriage. Do you really know them?
Yeah.
Do you really know what they're about? So that's the story that I wanted to share with you today. Obviously, there's some details that are like too grotesque that I can't really talk about. Yeah. But like the whole instance for me, I think Zama STI was like, whoa, you get an STI twice in your marriage? That's crazy. Now put yourself in this lady's shoes for a minute, because I know you're a guy. Obviously, you're thinking.
You know what has kept me quiet. I've had a person say couldn't dump butter on my STI when I know I wasn't with anyone but her.
Oh,
you understand?
Wow.
Only later to figure out that it was not an STI. Somehow she had given herself a card. And she thought it was an STI.
Okay.
So I think that's why I was like...
Is it a possibility, maybe? Do you think it's a possibility?
That I guess...
Because the STI, I can't mention it.
Okay, you get how I relate to that.
Yeah. No, I get it. Like when somebody accuses
you for something and you're like, I didn't do it. And I think later, I say, when you figure out that I didn't even do that, you didn't even apologize for it because you know how it will give you.
Yeah, because it's like kabena ndineyo.
I didn't do anything. Kabena ndiyeyo. You understand? Because if you and I, if I feel like I haven't been with anyone, there's an STI either when it's a basic female infection. This is sexually transmitted. So it's either the other person or you, and if you're in the clear.
Honestly speaking, I don't know, maybe it's just a me thing, but if my husband gave me an STI, that would be the last he would see me. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just a me
okay. Unve, you should see these are people that have grown in homes where their parents' opinion matters. And I've been there. I think because my family, but I think I grew up a church kid to a degree already. Now you do blunder after blunder, and now I'm like, but I know people that have to hold up to the image
to the expectations of their parents.
And that's something that Anhambidi they have functional depression. Because you have a society. I remember I once went through a relationship issue because Abusa and Mama Gwirisi, and I wanted to make some family members proud. You understand? When I knew this thing was eating me. It was until everyone else saw it, and I figured out I'd spent like 3 years of my time trying to impress people that even
are not even in the relationship.
So I think that's another thing, Zodi, you still have to see. The good thing about this story is the girl is not just goalkeeper kunyumba.
Yeah, she works, she's got her own thing going on.
But in here, I would say, Guji, it's better for people to come from failed marriages than to come in caskets.
Honestly.
I've seen Antu, there was a day I told you I've been in crab. I've seen Antu, Guji, the society hold them in high esteem. And if it's I've seen something like that. I've seen pastors. And the other day, they are on altars. Trust me. And I'm not apologizing, it's true. And if it's and you get to see now what are the reasons that people stay in marriages. There will always be reasons that mostly do not benefit them.
Yeah.
But they are trying to impress we now. But for this girl, even at that they also have their own issues. And if you stay like that, forever is too long for you to live unhappy.
But think of it, she's been with this guy for 14 years. Imagine what she has had to endure for 14 years.
Yes. Now, you're telling me, good, if she has to live 20 more years, she'll be in that situation.
It's not going to be okay.
It's not going to...
No, obviously, like when she texted me and I texted her, I was like, are you sure like this is what you want for yourself? Because even your kids, when they're growing, they are watching you and they will grow up in the mindset, whether I like it or not, I have to live a life that impresses my parents or I have to stick by my man or whatever. Maona so the more you keep being with this person, it's gonna hurt you even more and it's gonna hurt your kids even more, right? And both these kids are girls. So you can imagine like the kind of environment they're growing in. A father that's not even there, and it's just so devastating because she's such a vibrant woman. Like when she had reached out, she's so vibrant. She's so like she's looking forward to greater things, but it's just this marriage thing that's stopping her. So now it drew me to a question where I really wanted to throw this to you and throw this to everybody in the room and the audience as well. Is marriage really something that we should be advocating for right now? Because I feel like everybody is advocating for Okay, but then like when you get my point, like it's like everybody is advocating for marriage. Your parents are telling you get married. Your friends are getting married, so now you are pressured you want to get married. But like, what am I getting married for? Is marriage a scam? Is it a scam? I want to know. Because this lady, dog, I'm thinking if I were me, I would have probably killed myself. Jokes. Don't do it. Don't do it. But like, is it a scam though?
It is. And it is not.
Okay.
Marriage is one of those things that you are signing off your rights and in the presence of people without even knowing what you're signing up for. And I'm a Christian by faith, but I would say this thing. I feel like marriage, as much as for some people it's forever, for some people it's not forever. I was looking for a verse. People have to hear this verse. It's the Message translation. So this is not me. Matthew 19:11-12. It says, not everyone is mature enough to live a married life. It requires a certain aptitude, grace, and marriage isn't for everyone. That was Jesus.
It's not for everyone.
Some from birth seemingly never give marriage a thought. Others never get asked or accepted. And some decide not to get married for kingdom reasons. But if you are capable of growing into largeness of marriage, do it.
Damn.
So
wow. It's funny because I've never heard that verse before.
Yes, people never say these things.
I've never heard this verse before.
You get that?
Yeah.
So there is a largeness of marriage. Meaning, I'm going to change over time. You're going to change over time. And that does not mean for good or for bad.
Yeah.
And all of us, we just accept the fairy tale version. But the truth is, marriage, people are either going to change for the good or for the bad. And if they change for the bad, that they threaten your life, leave them. Me, that's not the Bible. That's my
Because
opinion.
getting an STI is a threat, dog.
It's a threat.
Your life is at risk.
Because people are committing their lives to things that are killing them every day. We have seen people opting for drugs, others even to suicide because they wanted to be with somebody. And the society has that also notion, when you come from a failed marriage, you are a failed person. No,
No, it's not like that.
you're not, because there are too many people in marriages that we glorify, but they're not happy.
Yeah.
And even if we see the contents of the marriage is not good, that doesn't mean love is not a good thing. Love is a beautiful thing. The funny thing about marriage is it's like airplanes. We only hear the ones that clash and not those that land safely. So just because somebody didn't have a successful marriage, it doesn't mean you not
You
have
won't
it.
have it,
But at
yeah.
the same time, this is what they're saying, Guri, there's a largeness of it. So people are changing over time. And you should understand, Guri, where you are changing, this person is also what? Changing. And when sometimes these things are no longer going in the same direction, I would say, Guri, it's okay for you to get out.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because I've seen people who they are married, ugayangana kwa zote. No.
Actually, there was this one time I was on TikTok. This guy posted a video. He's like, I'm at the Ndabanga Park, Kaimoro. I'm home.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get out of my car because I hate my wife. He literally said that because I hate my wife.
Things are happening.
And he's like, and everybody's just like, what? And the reason why he hated his wife is because the wife was the breadwinner.
Yo.
So these are people that that means the wife doesn't even know. My husband hates me.
Yeah.
But like these are people and these are real life stories. People in marriages without love, without care, because even maybe if you think about it, if we heard the guy's side of the story, maybe he would say,
yes, there's also another side.
yeah, maybe he would say, when she got pregnant, I just sort of lost my feelings for her because the changing came in when she started when she got pregnant.
Yeah, and
right.
that's what I'm saying. Guri, there's a largeness to marriage.
Yeah, marriage.
Not one person is changing. Everyone else is what? It's changing. And sometimes when we are changing, maybe we are not even suiting the desires that you want.
Yeah.
You get.
I mean, after all, you're getting older. Now your taste in things has changed. These types of things.
So at the end of the day, that's the largeness of marriage of it. When the verse said, you and I have to grow together, not grow apart.
Yeah.
So there is that honestness that now people have to have. I say, let me tell you something. I loved you like this, like this, like this. But right now, because especially it's not like maybe my physicality is I go to season take. But in the most of it, people what they have found in someone else. Hey babe, you know what? When I talk to you don't talk to me calm.
Yeah.
You don't do this, you don't do this. These are I just want to do it. It's now you and me, because I think that verse if it's not Paul, if it's that verse. Paul, he said, good, I think it's better for a man not to marry. Because the one who marries will worry about how to please himself and how to please his partner and God. So meaning when you're married, within the obligation, you should please God and your partners. So this is another side which all of us don't
talk about.
In any kalambanja, this is I should impress my family. You can impress your family. No, they have built their own thing, and the fact that they're expecting us to impress them means their families are already broken.
Okay.
Because they are supposed to help us so that we impress each other and build our family, not reliant on them.
Would you say, unless you guys have something to say? No, because I want to start asking questions.
Okay, that's my final. What would you say, Gugu, when it comes to society? Agenda almost pushed to Mbiri, like people should get married.
Yeah.
Yes. Why is that happening?
Because humans are social beings and they are more controlled when they are in environments that they can be.
Also, marriage is a profitable business.
Yes.
Marriage is very profitable for families, for my MC, my DJ.
Even forget about that. Even the government. That's why
they profit off of marriage.
Come and certify those things. Because they will put you in a place where they can tame you and control you to whatever it is that you want.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily for you to find love.
Yeah. It's not about love. It's a profit making thing. I think it's something that I also realized after some time. To be honest, there were times where as a woman, even I was like, but I need to get married. Because like everybody around you is getting married. And also like the things that people talk about marriage, like, no, you need to get married because you will grow together. But it's not a given that you will grow together. It's not all the time that happens.
And I think as a we have to do a show or something. It's kind of healing, whatever it is, where we have to talk about this in honest sense. Because these are things that are put on pedestals, but people have gone through a lot. And there's so much people that they have to heal from marriages and coming from broken homes.
Yeah.
And you should understand, a lot of kids in Amina Bangas of it is because they're coming from broken homes.
Yeah.
And people don't care about that.
That's
As
a
long as
privilege.
you hope.
Coming out of a family, being raised in a proper home is a privilege, guys. Maga kumalawi kungokulira ma broken home, guys. Hey.
It's just that I feel like kuti kuno kube kumakazi sisi kwambiri.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
when you go now and see the Kuraibanga dissect the families we are coming from. If we hear the stories our mothers have done, our
There's a
fathers
lot
have
of secrets,
done,
yeah.
There's so much.
Yeah, so I think in a nutshell that was the story, and obviously there's many areas to this. Firstly, muntu amene amakukonda sangakupa se STI. Muntu oti amakukonda will not give you an STI. No. Even if that person goes out and cheats, they'll try and make sure that they protect themselves. Muntu oti amakukonda genuinely will not give you an STI. Let me make that clear.
Very clear.
The moment somebody gives you an STI,
okay, uzimva.
No.
I'm married to her. Even if wabanga cheated, umachita kudziwa. I say, and definitely that person is sleeping.
Is careless. Very careless.
And if it says, I know somebody in the misiri ankapanga zina zake so amakonza zinthu zoti tikudziwa ndanamba kunoti pano pamwene ndi wathawa akazanga. So we are like banja napita ndakadya nkazi wina wake nde panopa ndikumenya kaye ujeni ya pepo.
Wow. Can you imagine?
So the guy akumenya pepo ari mwezi wose akutawa nkazi wake. So I was like,
yeah.
How I didn't know matilero riambani ritani. So adanga makana ni nkazi wake mwina mwezi nkazi kumona ngaro chilipo chimwapanga.
You gotta protect yourself. At least, just try and protect yourself. Cheating, but if you genuinely love someone, you will not give them an STI, no matter what. STIs and love, they don't work together. They don't communicate. 1, 2. I also genuinely feel like there was not enough time for the two of them. The guy just came back from school. He just wanted to get married. I think it was also to just get his parents off his back.
Yeah.
And joge. He comes back to Malawi. He probably just married her, out of that. But otherwise, maybe he didn't want to. Maybe she also didn't. She had a whole relationship with someone else, guys. And Zomwezi, because of pressure, everybody else around her is getting married. She's like, okay, let me just get married now because you never know. But hey, man, hey. I mean, I guess now maybe she looks at her ex and she's like, hey,
yeah.
Marigiret. But anyway, this is machitika.
Nending paper.
That's You're foolish. That's your problem. You're foolish.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I think those were my two sentiments. Maybe they didn't have time together. We know as a couple to get to know each other, and also the whole, STI thing, that was just wrong.
I think if you go back clubs, married men are there.
Oh yeah.
Busa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're having fun.
Yeah, so I think can you in the minute I could
Yeah. Another thing of like being a married man and being a father but not being a present dad is also like Kwambiri is very popular. You are there as a father, but you're just not a present father. There's many things that raise a child. It's not just being able to pay fees. I think as a baby mama, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're not talking about that. As me being a baby mama. Where's my drink?
Where's your drink? I think it's those aspects because we are social beings and marriage is one of the things that put people in line at. People are not necessarily given an awareness. I was Mombasa this other time. In a statement. And the funny thing is, marriage is divorce is the only time when you discover what you signed up for on your wedding day. On the verse, or even when it comes to marriage, there's no much awareness. What are you signing up for? Even when it comes to assets. With divorce, women are just getting married just to divorce a man, just to get with things. So I would say, marriage is something that should not be taken simply, and it should not just be the aesthetics. I do event service providing. I would see and they're just they just love the pictures of it. I've seen
But they're
brides.
genuinely not.
I've seen brides kumabezokoti they're sleeping with a photographer.
Oh, hold on. Are you the photographer? Are you the photographer?
I cross my heart and hope to die.
Ekapena ndaforwaja watina akamba tsiku.
I mean, you get what I'm saying? You don't get married out of pressure. Take your time, relax, and it may not be something grand. Komano, find somebody, and at the same time, there are people who don't and there's something I want to say: marriage ninjuga.
Oh.
You understand? Because you can never bet on a human being. I say a human being is
People
so unpredictable.
change.
People change over time. So, Uzi currently plan to stay and make this thing work forever. But at the same time, when you see this is threatening your life and your mental sanity, find an exit strategy. I'm not. I say I've seen so much, but not even social media. Kunali uyu osnatch wa gospel.
Yes.
She died.
Yeah, can you imagine?
And
She was married to a whole pastor.
A pastor
who killed her.
There's so much things that are happening. So I would say if it's not working, go back home, go start over again. Because we would rather have you alive and healthy than for you dead. And the fact you brought a life in this world, two, 3 more. If you know what this relationship is gonna ruin your life, these kids are gonna be fatherless, motherless, because there are people that have taken the entire family with them. So there's that obligation. And how people will get over it. And even people that will say that, they are also having their own struggles. So
so if
but
you're
we're not
watching
advocating
this,
for you to say go end your marriage.
If you're watching this, just take care of yourself. Think about your life. Think about the life of your kids. The rest is entirely up to you. We're not saying leave your husband, throw him in the dust.
Because you are the one to deal with the consequences of that. Because you love this person.
You do, she does love the person.
And there's been a 14 years bond.
Marriage,
kids that when you look at your kid, they remind you of him. So even if she decides to leave, that should be her choice. Because she has to count down what am I gonna deal with after this.
As long as you're okay, we're okay. Ladies, gents, wherever you are, whatever you're going through, marital, relationship, take care of yourselves. That's all you need. Just take care of yourselves. Because we can go on and on just saying all these things, my Bible verse. We can talk about Bible verses here. Just take care of yourselves. And know when it's time for you to walk out.
Parents, I mean in the Magolo, they don't watch the shows. The truth is, one day you're gonna be a parent, one day you're gonna be a dad or mom. You know the things you have done. You should understand. The things you have done should be a reflection. Good, your daughters, when they complain about marriage, they might go through something that you've also gone through. And if it was made up and things you have seen. Koma kuli ena mara blessa kayama mnena Geoff wina wake wankulu koma size ngari abambwana musokoneza mafana ningo aforokozera anthu kuti
why are you attacking me?
Mafana ningo forokoza kuti anthu amene
it's a joke, I don't have a blesser.
Anthu amene akusokoneza zibwezi za inu wake today, they should also count on one day something like that might come back
it's a possibility.
And or even their kids, they may even complain about the same thing. So.
That is true. No, but that was today's story. Thank you so much for such an insightful share. Now you can kiss me. You make it surprise. Anyway, guys, no, he's not gonna kiss me. We are just friends, actually. High five.
Are you sure?
Now we have broken the character.
Okay, weirdly, people
will still believe otherwise. People believe?
Yeah, people ask me, are you Mbumba? I think I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
Oh, I thought you wanted to say something.
I just wanted to. I'm going to
comment.
People shouldn't believe everything that is on the screen. People. Most of the times, people are caught up on practice. This our show wants to go on, so you shouldn't believe everything.
But they should believe in me and Ngozo.
Yeah.
But thank you so much. That was our story today. If you've got any thoughts, please leave a comment on the comment box in the comment. Hey, Marian, comment section. Hey, comment section.
And at the end of the day, so I think this is a platform that we are talking about what everyday Jim and Jack.
Yeah.
So I think when your stories come like this, there are those things that all of us are going through this.
Yeah.
And even if we're not going through it today, tomorrow we're going to go through it.
That is
so
true.
Those that love the Monday sermon and service, there is somebody who comments that every time. I mean, we're here for the Monday
service. Yeah, I've seen.
So
seen.
If you love the Monday service, bring in your messages.
Your comments,
Let's hear your stories as well, right? Because
ndinkhani zokuti zikuchitikira kwa wina
all of that.
say we can all relate, we can talk, we can unwrap together.
So it's hard being this handsome.
Yeah.
Really? But am I faithful?
Anyway, he's gonna buy me KFC to say sorry for whatever he's doing here.
No, I did for love. I'm broke.
Oh my goodness. Now it's time for the actual comment. Do we have some videos today?
Yeah, we have some videos.
Okay. That's cool. Let's go to the comment lounge.
I need my bits.
Let's go to the comment lounge. Welcome back to the comment lounge. Jokes. Welcome back to the comment lounge. Why?
No, I'm just looking.
I'm not gonna say anything out of the box.
I'm just looking at you.
Why you my color depression?
Oh, can you on outside?
Don't worry, boo. I'm not here for you.
I'm not here for you.
But Jared masiku anatumaimba nyimbo last week samombe.
Ananajo nduzana zakumpera. Nduraya zombera morao. Why is it?
Zombera no say.
Why is it like that?
Kuombera ya.
Ineyo ndimakalimbana ndi munthu oti amakufusira iwe osalimbana ndiwe. Mesa ina akungwesa mwayi. Tuso wenga limora.
Ndinzombera iwe. Wazi kachika we. Hey, so ofuna umushure ndiwe.
I'm sorry.
I'ma shoot you.
I'm sorry.
But anyway, mukamavina kayajani mufuna muonese sign yoti mukuombera. Please, it's not. It's. That's how you shoot, guys. If I did madam, guys, it's pew pew.
Yeah, kodi tu yoyo ndiyo panga kuma hii sinanga pistol. Aya. My friend is out.
Kamera which one? Hey, yeah, anyway, so we've got some videos that we're gonna watch and we're gonna react to together. I keep forgetting that we have a middle. I keep looking at this one. Now I feel like I've abandoned. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Bring me out completely. Huh? I beg you to bring me out completely. Yeah. Bring me out. Bring me out. For sure. Bring me out.
My Jesus. I'm
boarding.
Jesus. Amanisangasa ndijibi. I would joke like night of prayer. Inezi menesi yeti madana nazari kuma. Zakwati kuchokera ku night of prayer ukufuna unditambire so. Hey, come on, GB, if you're watching, I say GB do it. No. Yeah, I appreciate you so much. What are you take me out completely.
Okay. This was a mistake.
I'm diverting. Money has come. I'm diverting. What is the shortest relationship you've been in?
Shortest. I think 2 days, or if it's not a day.
Oh, really? My shortest is a week.
Yeah.
I realized that, hey, this guy is a psycho. He's a psychotic. I would die in this relationship.
I think I've been in a relationship where I figured out this person was not looking for a relationship, was looking for help. Yeah. So I was like, no, I don't. Yeah. And even, okay, it wasn't even the financial chain. It was the emotional baggage.
Oh my gosh. Like, but I'm emotional trauma. Like, trauma dump.
They would want you to give him, okay, I know assurance and it's just, I'm like, deduct me from this.
I say, ndipo tisana verenge makomenti. I say, zimewanena zandikumbusa. Guys, like, muntu wakwamba naye chibwezi kapena kudzwana naye. The worst thing that you can do is trauma dump. Now, trauma dumping is when you meet someone and you tell them all of your life's problems. Guys, inaenda kumanapo ndi muntu ina anachitonduza nkhani yake from A to Z. Ine bambwanga anandipanga kick out of the house. Ine mayanga amandipaka chakuti. Ine sister wanga ine kunchito pano pandikunena pano ndilibe ndrama nyumba yanga akundithamangisa renti. I'm like, hey,
akangofunika therapist.
No, I was like, Jesus, look. I also got problems. I also need help. But I'm not going to throw them to you. Especially in the first, like, take it easy, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's trauma dumping each other.
I cannot manage being alone. I was like, I'm gonna leave you alone.
You're going to be alone for real.
You are alone.
It's not even bad. Walk away from trauma dumpers. Walk away. Anyway. I did deduct me from this vehicle completely.
Why is he so calm? He has to be.
But he kept saying, Jesus. Jesus. I'm like, Jesus is not going to save you. I wanted Jesus. No, Jesus ain't saving you in this one. This one, you're alone.
That minus me from the car for good.
Me, when he says he doesn't spend money on a woman.
Be like, deduct me. Get me out of this relationship.
Minus me from this car, please. Yeah, that was very funny. Yeah. That was really nice.
Yeah. I think it has.
What's our next video? Yeah, it has.
The story was.
Jesus. The guy when last way the video.
Sige pisting so.
First of all, why were you provoking the dogs in their private parts? You know why? But guys, leave those dogs alone. Hey, it's also kind of animation.
But
and who else noticed that God is good? Why did you poke it?
I can relate because I used to be that kid.
Oh yeah?
So I can relate.
Yo. And if you know the original video, it makes it 10 times faster. So there's an original video from that.
I think maybe somebody might. I think there was
Mbola man.
Yo,
Mbola.
I think komatu and some purezi ndo siringazimaliza. Ina figure that out kuti vuru again ndo risudzo ura makoza kumenyani ndane. Especially social media. It has made us kumaka and obweza moto pazinto zose no.
Zakata kupasane mapama anyway. Yeah, that was very hilarious. Yeah, for real. Ngadija? Ngadimeno unampotela morale. Panozukuka nika kumaliza.
Ndedu inendi saname. I know how to flirt. I just don't know how to finish. Like I will flirt unintentionally. Gugu the other day tabita Coca-Cola mauchim drinks. So as my apatiri wacha, amankula jintu ndesi ni mamba. So somehow I think indi Gugu mankula in English. So the lady goes like, I'm saying kizungu antu wasa kumbaya. Then I'm also mama rene na nukuze ni muntu nanchoke kumjinji ukuzinanga ni penny follow manguli.
Uzinanga ni penny follow.
Gugu mpaka yamba. You're flirting nazo mayo peleka
Really? Ah gosh.
Unintentionally.
Yeah, same here. I'm all about the chase, but once I catch what I'm chasing, it's like, what was I thinking? What was I doing in the beginning?
Yeah.
Oh my God. But anyway, proceed. Next video.
Yeah.
Met this guy 5 minutes ago, and honestly, I'd die for him.
He blinked twice. That means consent, right? He blinked twice.
that he blinked twice in his defense.
So is that how men behave? When they meet us, honestly, I would die for this girl.
Yes.
But because I blinked twice,
Consent.
now you have taken my virginity.
Chop and go.
Jesus. Hi.
Hey, men are wicked.
Men are wicked.
Wicked. Stay away from men.
Oh.
Hey.
If you don't get it, forget
about it.
Jesus.
He blinked twice.
Blink twice. That means consent, right? Would you watch how many
This yet AI video.
Zilingati nkuku yoti kungodusa pa khomo pako. Ikufuna kuphedwa ro.
Sabeleka bamanje.
Ah, you know.
Sabeleka bamanje.
Next video, I beg.
Oh my God.
Oh. Kama kagalo. Oh, aba. Guys.
No, Mbumba, you don't know how. Mbumba, you don't know how.
Yeah, it's because I don't have my battery. If I had batteries, I would relate, but I don't have batteries. Uchimvachina mawa amene ulibe ma battery wewe.
Andamona ngandankula ndini.
Asane mapama no siluma asane mapama.
No.
Oh, papa mawa kwambiri? Is mawa ngaria? Let me get a synopsis of it.
Period.
That's
something I've heard girls complain too much.
Our video didn't do. I don't know. I am as.
I say, Olomamuna Rakaurala Mukamurani, Ungubana Yonch. I was Mbumba. I'm telling you, nothing humbles you
than squeezing your balls.
Yourselves. No, you're gonna. Let's talk about it.
Let's relax. Let's just have a conversation.
When a mosquito lands on a man's balls, a man right there knows there are other ways of solving a conflict than fighting.
But he's not gonna beat it. I'm telling
you, Olozango banga eri, Uzango renga film, mkuiga, film yori kaya muntana mmenya uguget. So mulungu muja mkuiga muna. Nde akazango ripu, zango va. Everyone else knows that pain.
The same way you felt, all of you here.
I say, mojo going for tree.
Ineko mayando and the other fuba. Next video.
It's weird done. There will be better men for me.
I'm here, my sister. Do you think we can go out?
I think so.
Okay.
Yes. I think so. I think that is an option.
Yeah.
Because clearly, if men don't appreciate me, you don't want to appreciate me.
You don't appreciate this, bro.
You don't even know this guy. Do you know this guy?
Other men, did I know you when I first met you?
Nah.
Yeah. So
no, which means it's something you've always been doing.
Step back.
It is something you've always been doing. No.
How would I didn't know you when I first met you? Zona. I don't understand.
No, this guy has balls. He does this all the time.
Joseph. Joseph is an opportunity.
He does this all the time. Like this one time, the girl was like, I'm leaving him, and he was like, okay, if you're leaving him, kiss me. And this girl kissed him, Jose. Yeah. Jose. He should come on the show one day.
Yeah. Jose Obele.
Jose, please come. Jose, come. Come, please. Anyway, was that our last video?
Yes.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
Yeah.
Are you feeling relaxed?
I'm feeling relaxed.
Do you want me to give you a massage?
Let's.
It's just a massage. Now
let me tell you, Mbumba.
Romance
ine ndi waku Malawi romance.
Ine ndi romantic.
Ngoyamba kundigwira papewa sizithabu ino. So zopewe kati ndipewe.
Oh, because your blood is always rushing. Agamara yamara amagazo tamanga amanena ino.
Ogana massage.
Hey.
asene massage asindibanga ni mami basi. Izomati wina akaze kugwira tupi. No.
If makonda massage, we like massages.
And weirdly, I'm somebody who loves physical touch, but not from everyone. I want a specific person. If somebody touches me, I feel violated.
Oh, no, young cool zako zosezo. I feel violated. Feel violated in that.
I have a
but thank you so much, guys, for joining us today.
Yeah.
It's been a lovely Monday. I know work was hectic, but that's why we're here. We're here to talk. We're here to laugh.
And have
fun. Yeah.
Sip some truth juice.
The way it's called these days.
People don't do that.
Wind is temporary. Marriage is for life.
No, wind is temporary. Pregnancy is 9 months.
Yeah.
And the kid is for life.
For life. So behave yourself. Ask us.
Yeah, baby daddy of 2 here. But beautiful son and daughter.
Very beautiful.
At least something we did right was that.
Having kids.
Beautiful ones. Also kids.
And also very intelligent.
Like very intelligent. Emma. Umazori ma video nalo sama funa advert. Ndekumakhala nama noti. Mami.
Amafuna nani.
DSTV, so much more. Amene ainasilika azikati mami kwashoko.
Children in Africa are hungry.
Anaga makalakati. Wow, some of us, our kids is mommy. Colgate.
Guys, until next week, keep it locked. Do the needful, subscribe and comment and just engage with us. Komaso ni manena isi mobweza. Izi so mazirengera serious.
Ndipo.
Mugazirengera serious mubuduka.
We are just having fun.
Feri mangojeza rubano.
Yeah.
Inuso mzita kujeza. Simata kujeza, that's your problem. Bye.